in the lair. I'm in the lair. Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Greenhouse Gospel. Of course, it's raining again, and yeah, I've been up for a long time now. Whitfit Athletics website is up. Me and my business partners are creating some gear currently, and very soon we will be releasing that to you guys, and you guys will be able to purchase some gear. We can start rocking Whitfit gear, electric Congo gear. Yeah, so next thing we got is the Greenhouse Gospel. Thanks for listening. Here we go. What freedom is and isn't. Today we are bombarded by strong messages about freedom and how to obtain it. Whether you are watching TV, listening to the radio, scrolling through social media, or reading the news, this message is consistent. The heart of freedom in the world is about making your own way, living life on our terms and without constraints. Yet in order to be free as the world understands it, we must be in control. We have to be the supreme being directing our life. Yes, so what that is saying is that we are the creators of our lives. So when we are listening to other people, following other people's rules and laws, we are slaves. We are slaves to our own mind, because we have to think that we have to listen to them, but really we should only be listening to ourselves. There's an enormous problem with this. We are human, and in our humanity, which is complicated by a tendency to sin, we can't see objectively. Our vision is clouded by biases and desires and an abundance of pride. The Lord tells us that to be truly liberated, we must submit to Him. He says that if we are willingly to give up our life, we'll find the freedom and fullness we've always longed to experience, a freedom that will last forever. What that is saying is that in order to be truly liberated, we have to live entirely independently. Us and God are the only ones in the universe. Like everything else, so, for example, in my life, I was hanging out with people and listening to people, and their thoughts were affecting my thoughts for so long. Past relationships as well. Their thoughts, their ideologies, their feelings were affecting me for so long that I was at this level. I was down here, and then until I started spending a ton of time alone, I found God. I was able to truly feel liberated and free. And He says that if we're willing to give up our life, we'll find the freedom and fullness we've always longed to experience, a freedom that will last forever. You can't say that any better. And okay, there's a couple questions on here. It says, how has the world's definition of freedom impacted your life? Can you see its influence in your choices? Well, the United States of America, we're supposed to be a free country, but we're all slaves. Which aspects of life do you try hardest to control? Ask the Holy Spirit to reveal anything you are afraid to release to God. Well, substance abuse was probably the biggest one. And that was my first video. I said I took steroids and alcohol, weed, caffeine, everything. I rid my body of toxins, and I've started to live 100% by the truth of my words and my personal truths, and I'm not afraid to release anything to God and the Holy Spirit. And that's what freedom really is I can wholeheartedly be exactly who I want to be. I can speak and say whatever I want without feeling anybody else's judgment. I don't care what anybody thinks about me at all. Like, look, I'm wearing this freaking mask, you know what I mean? Making YouTube videos, started making music, whether or not you think it's good or not. I think it's great, it's awesome, it's fun. And I'm just accepting abundance and love. That's all that matters. And I love you guys, and thank you for listening. I really appreciate it, and let's continue to be great. We are the creators. That's how it's done, son. That's how it's done, son.